I guess let's document this. So this is what's going on. But this is not the way I planned my hair journey to be, you know? And then it looks like this 3 months later. So I'm just like, what can I do? I'm like low-key over it. If I have to wig it up.
What if your hair never grows back? Like, you know, obviously it grew, right? So we know that hair growth is possible. What would your perspective be? Like, if your doctor said, no, it's never going to grow back, and that's just what it is, if you got that news today, how would you take that?
I still love myself. But gotta pause for a second, because Jazz was definitely like, Kyla, that was cute encouragement. That's your old thing. But can we please get down to the nitty gritty?
Not everybody's gonna have those edges. I saw you pull your edges down to here. Not everybody's gonna have that. I don't even have edges that come down to there. You know, like
that is true.
Yeah, let's let's
be real.
Let's be real.
Okay, so we're gonna be real, for real, for real. Your hair's not growing back. Listen, gotta love yourself regardless. Like, you gotta be able to face yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm still pretty. Look at my skin. Look at my eyes. Look at the way my nose is. I'm still a gorgeous human being. And that true confidence doesn't come from the world. That really comes from inside you. Yeah. You know, you have to dig deep and find what makes you you and what makes you really beautiful. Because I don't, that's why on my journey, when people used to pity me for my hair, I'm just like, yo, chill. Hair ain't everything.
Right.
It really isn't everything.
Right.
It's what makes us feel good. It is the cherry on top of our already beautiful faces. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to love you with hair or without hair. Yeah. And like, that's hard to do, but you got to keep working at it. And that is real hard work. Yes. But we can do it. Because I'm still trying to figure it out.
And I used to preach to people back in the day, like, I used to be like, oh, we're women of wow. Like, we're wow women. And that was with or without hair, you know? So it was, right? With or without hair, you are beautiful. You know, you are worth it. You are worthy. You're a woman or a man, you know, a child. And so that was the message. So I really am thankful that you said that, where it's like loving yourself with or without hair, because that is what I was talking about for years.
No idea. I want to tap into those videos. Oh my goodness.
Why did you feel the, maybe the bravery or the courage to post your videos of your hair growth journey on Instagram? Like, you were literally like, hey, what inspired you to share your journey?
I was inspired by my hair growth, like what my hair did. Like, you remember being in those spaces where you have no hair and you're in this anxiety, like stricken, depressed state. And then when I started to see and feel results, that's when I'm like, well, you know what? I think I can share now. But if I had to rewind a year ago, 2 years ago, I wasn't gonna, I know mentally I wasn't there to share. Yeah. I wasn't there to share in real life. I feel like as a person, I needed to see that if something worked for me, and hey, if it worked for me, maybe it can work for you. Right. I'm here to tell you that half my followers on my Instagram page didn't know it was a wig I was wearing. I met them in person. I traveled with these folks and they did not know that I had on a wig. And then here I am, by the way, that was a wig. So I feel like they had to meet me twice when I came out and said this, I had alopecia. But hey, it is what it is. And if you're for me, you're going to love me no matter what. And so I'm glad that I came out, and I had a lot of people from like high school, middle school, like, hey, listen, I'm struggling with my edges. I'm struggling with thinning. You know, did this product really work for you? And I just drove them to your page. I said, listen, this worked for me. Talk to the team, reach out. You know, you're really accessible. Your team is accessible in those ways. Do your research on this product. Like, I think that helped. And now that I know this health and wellness component is just as important as a product, if not more, I'm now like, listen, let's look into your health. Let's take that a little bit more seriously. I'm not one to consult. I'm still dealing with, you know, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out, but if I tell, like, we can do this together. And that's what I tell most people who hit me up in a DM, like, hey, we can try this together. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, because people were like, who is that girl? And I'm like, I don't know who she is. You know, but I felt inspired because you were just, you know, consistent with it. You were so like vocal about your results and vocal about how the products helped you, that I was inspired to reach out to you, because I don't reach out to just everybody. And right. And I felt like you were just really like, guys, look at my hair. It's growing. This girl helped me. And people were asking me about you. And I had no answers. And so I just felt inspired to do something different. I felt inspired to not only talk to you personally behind the scenes, which we've had wonderful discussions, and I'm just thankful that I got to talk to you and get to know you better. But how much more exciting would it be? How much more encouraging would it be to bring you on here to talk to other people who have those questions for you? You know, I don't want to be the third middleman always answering for someone. So I'm like, why don't you tell the people your story and, you know, just give you a platform, give you a voice where you can encourage other people that want to hear from somebody else besides me. And I thank you so much for taking the time to come on here. And I mean, not only taking the time to come on here and record, but we already did this and it all got deleted. And you still were inspired to do it again. And because for me, after it got deleted, I was like, I'm good. Like, I mean, I tried it. It didn't work. I felt like the first interview was like, that's exactly what I wanted. Like, it was so like spontaneous, you know, off the top of my head. And now it's more like scripted, you know, like, but I felt like, you know, for you to not give up, it encouraged me to not give up. So I'm very thankful that you took the time to record with me again and to just be a light for people right now that are confused and they're in darkness and they're, you know, struggling mentally and emotionally. It is very tough to deal with hair loss, and you know, I've cried about it and I've prayed about it and I've, you know, been angry and depressed about it. And so it's really nice to speak to other people who have been there, who've overcome, and who now want to be that voice of encouragement and love and support to other people that are going through what we went through. So I thank you so much, Kyla, for your time.
Thank you. Thank you
so
for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes. And I really hope that if anybody has questions, is there a place where they can find you and, you know, get your help or perspective? Where can they find you, Kyla?
Yeah, you can find me on the gram, on Instagram at K_Fox, FOXX26. Just DM me, hit me up in a comment. I answer back.
Thank you so much, Kyla.
Of course. Thank you. And listen, I wouldn't have been here today if it wasn't for you and me believing in your products and believing in your journey. You know, totally inspired me to just take the next steps and continuously taking the next steps. Like, I swear, Jess, you're like, you push me forward. Every conversation that we have, you push me forward to become a better me in my hair journey, in my health journey, as a whole person.
Thank you. I pray for you. I pray for people finding us, like, you know, finding this video and finding my website. It's really, like you said, and that's why the scripture is there, because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And as I feel led by God, I'm going to love on you and support you and pray for you, because I feel like there's nothing that can't be, you know, there's no hurdle too big for God. And so the way that I, you know, deal with a lot of my issues and how I dealt with the hair loss was just praying. And so I pray for you, and I pray moving forward that you see amazing hair growth and that you just learn to love yourself no matter what the outcome is. And, you know, I pray that for everybody watching this as well, and everybody, you know, a part of this journey, that, you know, we find that joy and that peace with or without hair. So yeah,
absolutely. Wow, women. Wow, men.
Wow, women.
Yeah. And
well,
wow, men.
On that note, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I hope that you guys have a different perspective on, you know, Kyla's journey, and that anything that you've learned that can help you and inspire you and encourage you. I really hope that this video really helped to get you to a different place in your journey that really is just encouraging and that supports you. And know that we love you. We're here taking the time to record and re-record because we care.
Yes.
We care. We know what it's like, and you are not alone. And, you know, if you have questions, contact us. And yeah, thank you for watching another one of my videos. Don't be a stranger. Let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.